Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Ratatan. Turn the video on as soon as the music stops. This is great timing. I'm your host master, Reki Wills, joined as always by Galuf,
Hey, what's up?
Hyper,
Yes, sir.
Thera,
Hi.
and Broody.
Say, as always, as if I've been here for the last...
You've always been here. You've been here since the
He's
start
always
of
here in
this,
spirit.
us
You've
playing
always
this game.
been here in spirit.
You've always
I
been
have
here
never-
since the beginning of this video.
That's correct. I'll give you that one.
Yep.
Also, I agree with the in-spirit notion.
Alright, Ratatan is the spiritual successor to Patapon. I have played it for, we're gonna find out in a second, 32 minutes. It's cool, and I wanted to play it, and we didn't have the ability to play other things at the moment. And
All
my
of our
voice is
current
screwed.
things were difficult to achieve today, so we're doing this.
Yes. So
This is not a full playthrough.
we may or may not see Ratatan in the future. Also, I can't talk very well today, mostly because my voice is screwed, so I think I'm getting sick, but also because this is a rhythm game, and that'll be hard.
So concentration is important. So we are going to be talking for him.
Concentration now begins. Keep the rhythm, the funky, funky rhythm.
Yeah, he chose a game where he was already not going to want to talk a lot while playing it anyway.
Yeah.
Because rhythm.
Rhythm.
So, you might notice this looks a lot like Patapon, where I press buttons to the beat to make them attack.
I don't know that. Tell me more.
So there's that musical staff at the bottom. I press buttons at certain
buttons do
times.
you press, Reki?
The face buttons, all of them.
Dang. All 6 of them? There's 8 of them? Fuck.
4 of
The
them?
bit's over. The bit's over. You were hitting the... I thought some of those were the D-pad stuff, too. Is it literally just A, X, B, Y?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, they make it look like it's a control pad.
It looks like D-pad buttons to me.
It does on this, yes.
That's what I get for using the Xbox One layout.
Honestly.
So yeah,
We'll blame Reki for this.
Yeah.
might as well.
So, unlike Patapon, this game is a roguelike, whereas Patapon was mission-based. It was technically an RPG. But we're going to go through here and grab some items and some upgrades so we can fight cool bosses.
And not die.
Truly, we are in the era of everything must be a roguelike.
True.
Yeah.
Also, unlike Patapon, you have like a main character unit. Oops. No, there goes my fever. You have a main character unit that you move around. That's how you actually lose, because your Patapon will respawn over time. You're just trying to make sure your main character does not die.
Sorry, my what? Respawn over time?
Your
Little guys.
Ratatans.
Okay. Just checking.
It's okay if your Pikmin go. Just don't let Olimar fall.
Right.
Yeah. Squidly Pete. He's tough.
Damn it. Get him, little guy. Holy shit, he really did it.
He did it. Take that, Pete. Get out of here.
I don't know what I need. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I've done
Choir,
2 runs, so. I find blasting usually works.
He's got the fever.
Fever! Fever! Fever!
I'm not really
Both
sure what
literally
Fever does in
and
this
physically.
game.
I can't really formulate it, but there's a joke in here about the fever mechanic and the fact that Reki is getting sick in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
I-
about
yeah.
that.
I said he has fever literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, it doesn't count when you say it.
Well, I know, but I've tried my best. I'm only here for being useless.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Jesus. Okay, man. Woo. You want to talk about it?
Nah.
Okay. Fair enough.
So there's this thing where I'm getting these elemental upgrades, and they upgrade your like elemental level, which you can see as those little meter things on the screen. And once they get high enough, your main character has a thing that happens to them. So I have enough ice that I get these orbitals. They seem bad, so although you might be tempted to make your main character go into melee range, I don't think that's good.
Maybe if you really get the elemental gauge full, it becomes like actually useful.
Possible.
What I'll say is that it's just trying to entice the enemies to come towards you and run into you.
Is that lucky?
You know, I will say, I think the structure of this would make it inherently easier for me to play it than I had times playing Patapon.
Pretty easy to jump in for a little bit. Why am I being like volcanoed in?
Cannon.
Oh, I completely fucked up. I could not leave. I was stuck.
He got blasted.
Must be a unique mechanic of that guy with weird aura, because holy moly, I had not seen that yet.
Yep. That was no good.
It's okay, I got Lance.
And Scythe.
Yeah,
You got things.
so I can like go to this guy and then change his equipment. This level 12 thing is worse than this level 7 thing, so never mind. Oh, what do I have? Remote down weapon blueprints. Why do I have two of the same thing? Buy this one. Now we can craft weapons, I guess.
Woo! Moving things forward.
I'm reading that. Okay, I see how this works. Probably. I think I want this to be like this.
I think you want that to be like that, actually.
The other way.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can craft stuff from scratch. That's what this is for. Okay. Okay.
Well, I'll give them this. The representation of the face buttons now looks a little less like a D-pad when they have a literal D-pad on the screen.
Yeah. But how am I supposed to know in the heat of the moment, you know?
I mean, I thought it was a D-pad too.
Mash all the buttons and some of them work. You can have this. There's different hero units, and they have different kinds of Ratatan that can follow you. I think if you finish a run, then you can take the Ratatan that hero unit is allowed to use and put them on other hero units. We're just gonna go ahead and do that.
I like their eyes.
Upgrade my guys. I love the art in this game.
Yeah.
This hub music destroys me. It's in my brain. I hate it.
It's a lot.
I like freezing. I think I need at least 2 donuts. to bring my guys. Stuck again. Guy just having aura.
Murder.
Get destroyed. Yummy. Water build. I don't know what all the elemental powers do.
You know, things, probably. I might even wager they do some stuff.
I think that they allow you to control the elements.
Now you're talking crazy.
Daring today, aren't we?
You know, gotta do something, right?
You gotta do something right? Since when?
This one is gold. I'll take this one.
I'm trying my best, man. It's not good enough.
We loop back to this bit.
I've always believed in you, Rudy.
That's
Thanks? I guess? I'm not really the one at struggle here, you know?
I know. That's why it's funny.
This is one of the easiest things I've ever done for this channel. Not play a video game.
Well, our friend Squidly Pete has returned again.
I don't know who this man is.
I think he's a
He's
squid.
fucking dead is what he is.
Alright, well.
Yeah, murder!
I'm not sure how I feel about the musical style compared to Patapon. It's definitely grown on me a little bit, but something feels off.
I've not really played. Well, I have not played at all Patapon. I've barely really seen it, so I can't really make a comparison.
It was like this, but less like someone got a copy of Fruity Loop that wasn't supposed to have it.
A copy of what?
Fruity Loops? Is that the name of the
okay,
software?
Digital.
It's
Yeah.
a
That is
Yeah.
a digital audio software.
it's true.
Yeah. Workstation, excuse me.
GarageBand.
You're excused, I guess.
Hey, you know what? A little something. I'll take it.
Let's go see what's up with the wind, Radakaruta. It's that guy with the aura. I don't like that. Get his ass. Holy fuck. Dead almost.
Spear Chief is rough.
Can I introduce you to Rougher? Special skills I bust out every now and then seem kind of pretty good. Enemies just below a certain level. Tell me. Knockback enemies take 30% critical damage for a short time. I don't think I have crit chance though. But it is gold. We like gold. Give me more dudes.
Fish!
Oh, see this. This is a tutorial sign because we're gonna need that.
For the fish.
Boss time.
A boss?
I fought this boss before.
In my video game? No.
No way.
Look at him.
Yo, he's a crab.
And a ship.
The crab ship?
And a pirate.
A pirate crab ship?
Hermit pun.
Oh, fuck.
He's the Jolly Hermit.
This is one Monster Hunter ass concept for a monster.
Get his ass.
Go, Hermitoire. Hoi, hoi.
We love freezing the enemies.
Yes.
I just liked when they said hoi hoi.
No!
Oh no, you lost your fever.
I got
my
bubbled,
fever.
so I couldn't finish my command.
The fever has returned. Unfortunately for Reki, it's been here the whole time.
Got him.
I love the animation they play when they're almost dead. Patapon staple.
What staple?
Patapon staple.
Nah.
Get annihilated.
Boss down!
Crabs weren't shit.
That was a lobster.
I can't believe you'd
It
say
was a
this.
hermit crab.
It was a hermit crab.
I know.
No. You can't just say this shit. That's slander.
Slander butter all over and call me Jim.
Why would I want to do that?
Better question is why wouldn't you?
I'm more concerned with the calling you Jim part. That's just not your name.
It's really not.
It'd be really weird if I did that.
I need this.
What if I told you that Reki wasn't his name either?
That's not true.
I mean, if it changes anything, I was kind of thinking of his legal name when I said that statement. Which I know is also not Jim.
It's also not my middle or last name.
True, I don't actually know what those are.
I know what one of those are.
I got a pretty, like, boring name.
I probably knew at some point, but I simply do not.
The
You can
fever
find
has
infinite
returned.
people in the phone book. Which is funny, because if you go to the district, I'm the only one in my district.
The infinity pages.
Man, remember phone books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss when you could just know everybody's number.
I remember phone books because every year we'd go through the pain in the ass process to tell them not to list our number in the phone book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was about to call that just free doxing.
You're literally getting sent a free copy of everyone's phone number. They're doxing you for free.
Yeah, but now you can just look up anyone online, including their home address.
Yeah, I think it takes a little bit more effort. Well, let me rephrase. It requires more fielding of the information you search than just opening up a phone book, you know?
True.
I don't know if
Yeah,
more
it
effort's
Also,
quite what
usually
I have in
costs
mind.
money. It often does.
It can. Meanwhile, phone books, they just gave you that shit whether you wanted it or not, you know?
Yeah.
It was a different time.
The white pages are cool too.
What do we have to buy?
The
This
yellow
thing
pages.
Oh,
and this thing.
The white pages were also a thing.
the pages.
Jumping drops or water orb dealing damage. I like this one because I like super soakers.
Remember Super Soakers?
Yeah,
They
I think-
still exist.
they got electric ones now, and that seems not cool.
That really takes the spirit out of the battle.
What's the point of using a water gun? You don't have to pump up in the middle of a battle.
I'm saying, man.
This reload
It takes
time is
us to-
exhilarating.
It takes the spirit out of it. Look, a real war hasn't been fought since we stopped using muskets, you know?
I'd go even further back. I'd say fighting lost its meaning when you could just roll up with a gun and not have to have any skill. Alright, my guys are gone. Holy shit.
Me
you
when
see
my
it?
guys are gone.
I mean, skill still helps a lot unless you're like 5 feet away from your target.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
have to try significantly less. I don't have to be in good shape.
I don't know, man. Reloading a musket takes some fucking effort.
The fastest people could reload one in a minute.
Well, you had a lot of guys.
That's also why they got point blank when they fired the fucking things.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the range wasn't as good as modern guns. That's right.
Fixed bayonets.
That ain't the accuracy.
The accuracy wasn't as good, and you couldn't afford to not hit your shot because you're gonna spend the next 60 seconds at best reloading the fucker.
Lightning seems good. I haven't had any poison yet, but lightning. Yeah, those guys are gone.
I have such brain rot for the cartoons of when I was a kid still that anytime I see that type of like a wind wheel in like a deserty area, I just think of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Coward dog. The middle of nowhere.
Good show.
Good stuff.
The things I do for love.
I feel that courage.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what's playing on TV nowadays, but it's not like it was back in the day.
It just can't be the same.
It's true of every generation.
Yep.
Genuinely, I don't even know what TV shows are airing.
Me either. I assume it's bad.
Teen
though.
Titans Go probably still exists.
That's not real.
That hurts me. More water for the boy.
I feel like even when I was a kid, that would have been one of those shows that, like, as a kid, it would have probably been one of those shows that if it came on, like, sure, I'd watch it, but it wouldn't be one of the ones that, like, I really loved or, like, would go out of my way to watch. Like, I'd rather watch other cartoons if they were on instead. Which, I had shows like that when I was a kid also.
Well, I just remember when I was a kid, I always thought shows that had like a like shows aimed with a younger audience, but had a continuing narrative to be really fucking cool. Because young me never understood why like things never change in like normal cartoons. Like as a kid, I couldn't grasp the concept of like a loose canon with no like real plot to it. You know, my brain was like, this thing happened, so things should be different now, right? That's just how that works. And then the next episode would happen, and they'd like relearn a moral, or like a similar event would happen, or they would treat it like, nothing ever happened, and I'd be like, wait a minute.
I think it was fine for me because I just learned quickly, because at the point when I was a kid, I think, like, I feel like everything that was on, or almost everything when I was really young, didn't have a continuous canon. But that's also because of the way things were syndicated at that time, where, like, the people who made the cartoons couldn't really have the guarantee that their episodes would be aired in the order they produced them and wanted them to be aired.
That was my least favorite thing. Being Canada, is we never syndicated like a whole season. It was like 6 to 8 episodes. I've never fought this guy. I'm scared. Holy fuck.
It was because, like, when I was young, I'd watch, Dora or SpongeBob or whatever. And then I started to get a little older, and then stuff, Avatar and Teen Titans, and they had actual stories to some degree, at least, varying degrees depending on the show.
It continues,
yeah, and I was like, oh, that's cool as hell.
Avatar.
Kid me was all about that shit.
Yeah, I did always like continuous plots more than like the episode of the week kind of thing. Once I actually started seeing cartoons like that popping up anyway. I'm having trouble remembering whether the first cartoon I saw with a continuous plot was actually a Western cartoon or if it was just straight up an anime.
Reboot for me. Good old Canadian television.
Probably. I think Teen Titans was probably the first thing I saw that had any kind of like continuous element to it. It's fairly light compared to a lot of examples, I guess, but it's there.
I remember a couple of, like...
That's tough, because there's a lot of things I saw that definitely had a continuous story element, but I didn't catch them in that context. Like I'd tune in like Toonami, and there'd be like an episode of something, but I'm just watching a random episode of some random anime or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not really getting the context of like a continuous story.
I can only remember early stuff is, when sometimes a Monster of the Week cartoon would have a 2-part episode and there was a story that was looked at.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen very often.
I know what might be the first thing I saw that technically had a continuous plot, but I also don't know if I actually saw enough episodes in it to get to the point where it was truly continuous either.
I think Avatar: The Last Airbender was probably the first thing I saw where I like locked in on the whole plot, as it went along kind of deal.
It very well might have just been like Dragon Ball Z for me.
I think mine may have been Yu Yu Hakusho.
Look at these guys disrespecting Reboot.
Dragon Ball Z was on before Reboot where I lived.
Crazy.
Nah,
it's not that crazy.
I guess it's gonna depend on what you stretch as in. If you, I don't know, like Dragon Ball Z. I watched Pokemon, which doesn't really have like. I mean, it does, but it's really loose. Their narrative is just kind of.
I didn't even think about that, but I guess technically it does have some progression.
I mean, he's definitively get the badges and new Pokemon and Pokemon Evolve and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely saw that
Rangers.
before Dragon Ball Z.
I think Pokemon's my first one with like a definitive timeline kind of deal. Because I was watching that since I was like 2 years old.
Yeah, that probably was my first. I think I saw Sailor Moon on TV before Pokemon, but I, again, don't know if I actually got to a point where I was aware of its like continuous nature.
I know
Pokemon.
definitively. Pokemon is pretty much like one of the first things I've ever fucking seen in my life. I have in my house the original VHS tapes that I was watching them on.
Nice.
Like the ones that I physically owned. I went and dug them out of my grandpa's garage.
Just recently?
Like a year or two ago.
Oh,
I've got a whole bunch. It's not all the ones we owned, because we owned a lot of them, but it's the ones that I remember playing the most often.
Remember when you could buy a VHS and get like 10 episodes or whatever before you had to buy a Blu-ray with 4 episodes of an anime for $6 trillion?
Yeah.
Yo, why is this song going so hard?
Because you're actually progressing.
It's true, I've never been here.
I refuse to ever buy just volumes of a season instead of a season set.
I refuse to buy volumes.
Actually, I'm full of crap because I bought volume sets of Dot Hack Sign, but that's also the only way it was sold at the time.
Yeah.
I'm running out of space for physical media.
I still maintain a pretty hefty physical video game collection, that's it.
I'm running out of space for physical video games. Not that it stopped me, but
Oh, so am I. I can
All my
fill...
video games are just in boxes. A couple of those boxes are open, so I can reach in and pull some out.
I don't know how well this plays to you guys or to anyone listening, but I can fill 4 boxes that like you would use to ship a bunch of potato chips to a store with video games.
yeah, same, roughly. Actually, you can see my copy of Parasite Eve right over there because I got my hands on the TV that I can hook up to a PS1.
Oh,
And it, you know,
Oh, it's
look-
CRT?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna play that shit here at some point. Now that I will have infinitely more free time. Welcome to the land of unemployment. It's me.
oh, yeah.
God, you know what I would like a high refresh rate monitor for?
Infinite Undiscovered.
I have seen that a development in emulation filter stuff. There's like a newer type of CRT thing where it's not just like we put lines on the screen. It's literally like an emulation of the way CRT work, where it's using the high refresh rate to kind of mirror
that
that
sounds
gradual
cool.
scanning in. Like it's actually creating a CRT-like image. But you need a higher enough refresh rate to make that actually work.
What do you need?
I do not remember.
Higher than 165?
That probably works. I feel like there was a minimum amount you needed to make it work at all, and then you could get a better effect by having an even higher refresh rate, and I think that's at least above the minimum.
Because 165 is at the point which is, from my understanding, technically kind of 144 is the common above, is one of the common above average numbers, and above that is getting to a point where people have more difficulty maximizing its effectiveness. It's 60, 75, 144, that kind of deal.
I can't tell the difference between 1 and 60 frames.
Can't tell the difference between 1 frame and 60 frames?
Yep.
Okay.
He doesn't have eyes. He's literally playing this with his ears.
That's a true fact.
I did that with a rhythm-based game once. I just did not have the image on screen and was only going by the audio.
I could never.
I'm more likely to play a rhythm game by visuals than by audio.
Ricky plays via vibrations. He doesn't even play via sound.
He plays via good vibrations.
I don't need anything. I raw dog my video games.
What?
I guess this thing.
I'm sorry?
You guys don't know this new slang?
I'm familiar with the slang. I'm just not sure how it's applicable here.
Context?
Oh, I've heard it used in other contexts than what you're thinking as well.
Oh. Carry on, I suppose.
Raw dogging is the phenomenon of turning off all forms of entertainment, including but
Sure.
especially your electronics. People like raw dog airplane flights where they just stare out the back of the airplane seat for 10 hours or whatever it is.
I don't care anymore, man.
That's
called
Just stop
sleeping.
saying it. Just stop saying the word.
So this CRT thing. If I think I found the thing I was thinking of. I guess it also can kind of introduce motion blur the way it works though. So it's if you want less motion blur, you kind of like need higher refresh rates.
One thing is that motion blur makes me sick. Feels like physically sick. Like
Yeah.
it activates my motion sickness.
Two 40 hertz looks like the point where you get diminishing returns after that, because like, yeah, because up from 120 hertz it's 50% reduction in motion blur. 240 hertz you get 75% reduction. 480 hertz doubling again, you only get like another 12% of reduced motion blur.
No one owns a 240 hertz monitor. That's crazy.
The 480 hertz is mentioned.
That's
Too many.
There's a certain point where it's like, yeah, can you even tell the difference?
Well, that's the thing. It's the way it's using the technology where, like, when I heard about what it's doing and I heard about the way CRTs work, if it's trying to emulate that, it's like, oh yeah, that's almost the only true use case I can even think of for why you would need such a high refresh rate.
Yeah.
I don't even know what anyone was using such high refresh rate monitors for before someone was trying to, like, accurately emulate CRT technology with it.
Reki, hang on with 9 HP.
I was about to say, this might be it for us boys.
and then I have to go to bed. What a darn shame.
Ouch.
I'm just
Sleepy.
sleepy. I'm just sleepy.
You and me
Fair
both,
enough.
man.
I got one more week of 12-hour days, buddy.
Yo, hell yeah.
I think I should have used the word simulates CRT. I kept saying emulates.
Potato, potato.
So this says I'm at 9 out of 9 Cobra. Oh, there's a shotgun. I was gonna say, what if we tried to get 10 somehow? But I'm gonna die if I don't heal.
I was gonna say, it's like healing might be the move.
Consider. Name.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Boss time.
I got 109 HP and a drain.
Daisy says hello.
I don't like that there's platforms here.
Hello, Daisy.
Alright, what we got?
Death. Hopefully not.
Lord Rochambeau. Oh my god.
That's a robot.
Rochambeau.
I
Yep.
guess we're going to be playing rock, paper, and scissors today.
How does that work?
Rochambeau.
Shampoo. Row
Done.
shampoo.
Oh!
Ooh.
Well, now we know why there are platforms.
So this is the Gate Guardian.
What is he doing? He's guarding the gate.
He's guarding something, that's for dang sure.
What do you do?
The gate.
The gate.
What do he do? He guards.
Why not? I ain't got anything else to do.
It's what they pay him to do.
He gets paid?
Oh yeah.
Good for him.
He makes the big bucks. No one else is gonna guard that gate.
Nah, it's true. He gets paid very well to guard that gate.
If someone else was gonna guard that gate, maybe I'd pay him a little bit differently. But you know, here we are.
Is this also a demon wall fight, or can you just jump over him?
That's a good question. Nope.
Nope.
Can't jump over him. He's busy guarding the gate.
2 HP and a dream.
I believe.
Reki's won with worse odds.
I've won with worse odds, which means he's got a pretty good chance.
That's fair.
All my guys are dead.
That's not good.
You need a revival spell.
They'll come back.
I think you should just hire more guys.
Yeah, but you should have like a revival spell for when you just have no guys.
I don't know what this does. Oh, they're homing.
Smash him.
Nickel and diming. Can it be done?
Perhaps.
Locked in. Loaded.
Just have to
So-
kill him before you run out of platform space.
So the real question is, if we kill the Gate Guardian,
They're
Does
on
that make-
fire!
does that make us the Gate Guardian?
No, it means there will be no more gate to guard.
Oh, we're busting down the gate?
Bringing the
think
gate
so.
down. You can't guard what's no longer there.
This is true.
Oh, it's bad.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, it
that.
was something different.
Yeah, that juked me.
Oh, do you have a revival?
I guess so.
All
Oh.
right.
Didn't know auto life was a thing.
Me either. Didn't have them before.
Boy, it sure is lonely.
Preach to the choir, man.
It sure is.
One is the loneliest number.
I don't know. 0 would be pretty lonely too.
Oh,
And
that's
if it's
bad.
0, then there's no consciousness to be aware of the loneliness.
That's true.
Isn't that lonely or truly?
If you're aware of it.
So lonely that even being lonely is lonely.
Where are your 6 other... Oh, there they are. I was like, where are your 6 other dudes? Doing it. Health and a drink. Oh.
Fuck.
Damn.
Poor guy.
It was a good run.
Had so little HP left.
Yeah, I tried to jump
Yeah.
higher so they would track up, but I didn't. I probably should
Run
have twice
faster,
instead of
jump
once.
higher.
Got a lot of stuff that run.
Sure
Neat
did.
little game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be interested in playing
Guarantees
this
a
one
healing
myself.
spring in Bad Day on Yeehaller Mountain.
Yee Holler Mountain.
Yo.
Yeehaw. I did it. What is this?
He did it.
Increase Kobu and max HP. Oh, hey, I want this one. Add immunity to burning. Seems good.
I too like not being able to be set on fire.
You know what? One of my favorite things.
Yeah. I could get behind that.
Hustle Type 2. How do I get Hustle Type 2?
Like that.
Yeah, there's other guys that have different Kobun, I guess, you can use. I've only ever used a Harikatan, though, because he's got a guitar. Actually, I used this guy in the beta. Yokorapa. They seem funny. I like this guy with the megaphone. Bwah. And Butt seems pretty good too.
Okay.
His name is Batondo. What do you want? Alright, well, that's gonna be Ratatan, I think, because we're at 47 minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. This game's cool. It's in early access on Steam. Bye.
Bye. Play Ratatan.